One of the last images seen on last night's Elimination Chamber, paper PLE, was this. Something that we never thought we would see in a million years. John Cena has officially turned heel. What's going on, everybody? It is your host of the Sunday Night Pod, your boy Mike Jones, here with one of the freakiest ones I know, my bestie, Freaky Fritos, back again with us. What's up, Fritos?
Nothing much. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my singles and tag team competitors. I apologize for taking some time away, but remember, there's 4 F's in life: faith, family, football, and wrestling. Again, the F in wrestling is silent. I had some family stuff I had to take care of, and you know what? It's all right. I had to take care of it. It's all good now, and I'm back on the pod, and I'm happy to talk about wrestling, especially about John Cena finally turning heel, possibly the biggest moment in wrestling history. This might be bigger than Hogan turning.
Yeah, no, I mean, John Cena turning heel was, so people said that it might happen. People said that it could happen. People said that they aren't certain if it's gonna happen. But I don't think anybody, even me, I didn't even expect to actually see it happen. You know, like you never could have imagined that. But I'm glad that it happened. And I just have one question for everybody out there. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Come on, man. Are you not entertained? The best to ever do it. You never saw it coming. You thought, you speculated, oh, he might do it here, or he might do it there, or there was a time here, or there was a time there. It almost happened in 2011 because they had Sheamus, the Great White. No. He picked 10 months before he was retired to become the biggest bastard in wrestling and do something that nobody ever thought would happen. Are you not entertained? I talk crap about his. No, you got to mute up real quick. I talk crap. No, not actually mute up. Don't actually mute up. I was just joking. But you're hilarious. I talk crap about John Cena's retirement run last week. I'm sorry, John. I, for one, apologize. I should have never doubted you. You know why? Because in 25 years, John Cena, 25 years, you've never let me down. You've never let me down. You have always come through. You have always done what you were supposed to do. And last night, you did what you were supposed to do. You kicked Cody Rhodes in the nuts. You accepted The Rock's offer, and you bloodied that son of a bitch. And I, for one, am grateful you did. Fritos, your thoughts?
There's a lot of thoughts on this. First things first, shout out to Bray, because he called it. He called him what? Snake in the grass. John's only looking out for himself. He's ready to bury someone. I don't want to say he buried Cody, because we still got more of the story to play out.
Sure.
But this is, what do we see during the Firefly Funhouse match? NWO, John Cena. Bray was right. I'm just wondering, what's going to happen with John's character now. I know he's going to be dark, brooding. I don't know if he's going to be talking a lot on the mic. Who knows? Because he's fantastic on the mic. I'm just curious if his ring gear is going to change and if he's finally going to cover up that bald spot or shave his head down. I'm not trying to make fun of the man, but even CM Punk mentioned it last Friday night on SmackDown about the giant bald spot. So I'm just saying he's got to get that fixed.
Or not. Keep
Embrace it.
Keep the bald spot just to piss everybody off even more.
Ooh, no, he should do. Shave his head down to like a monk haircut.
Make it a big, huge bald spot.
Yes, just bald here, just that circle going around. Bald. Oh, that would be so good.
Oh my gosh. So, this is your official review for Elimination Chamber 2025. And guys, I don't know about you, but one thing that have been said and have been roaming around the blogs and the spheres and the wrestling minds and everything like that, everybody was saying, oh, this WrestleMania just doesn't feel like WrestleMania. It doesn't feel fun. I'm not enjoying it. I'm not enjoying this run. And guys, guess what? When I make that voice, I'm also making it about me because I said the same thing.
Me too.
I'm guilty of the same thing. But this Elimination Chamber, y'all, started with a bang. Literally, first match, Jade Cargill comes back. All the women enter the chamber. Think they're getting ready to close the chamber. Naomi and
Liv
Morgan are getting ready to start, and literally, Jade Cargill's music hits out of nowhere, and she walks out. And guys, she does not waste any time getting to business. She came out and she beat the holy hell out of Naomi. She looked like she was going for Liv Morgan, and then she literally turned and then got Naomi into that corner right there, and she beat the living hell out of that woman. Like, beat her like within an inch of her life. She then proceeded to beat her outside right in front of Bianca's pod, where Bianca is sitting there screaming, no, oh my God, what happened? Why? Stop it, no. And then she proceeds to take it over to Bailey's pod and beat her even more. And then finally, the crowd, you get the security out there, and the security is trying to break them up. And then you see Naomi crawl like she's getting ready to get out of the chamber. And then Jay proceeds to take the chamber door and roll it and close Naomi inside the chamber door. I mean, it was brutal. Brutal. Your thoughts, Fritos?
First things first. I called it, ladies and gentlemen. They don't call me the Booker of the Year for no reason. I said Naomi did it. Everyone's like, no. It's Liv. It's Raquel. It's some mystery person. No. I was right. It was Naomi. There all the times of her just giving that side eye. And even when Jade came out, she looked scared. Not like excited. She looked scared because she knew she messed up. I'm glad we finally got a true payoff other than Liv and Raquel. I don't say I'm tired of Liv and Raquel. Liv's done great work. She's put in a lot of time. She's gotten her ass beat. Literally, week after week. Which we'll talk about later going on with the Women's Elimination Chamber. But she's bled a lot on Monday Night Raw. So I'm going to give her flowers, but they need something new going on with their feuds with whatever. And plus, they've got stuff going on with the Judgment Day. Hopefully, they break up soon. But yeah, that tag was vicious and violent, and I loved every second of it. Yep. But I'm curious of what this payoff is going to be. I'm assuming it's going to be Bianca versus Jade next Mania, because the outcome of the Women's Elimination Chamber we'll talk about, but just see how everything plays out.
Yeah. I mean, all this is going on, and there's still a match to take place. And again, you can't. I mean, she beat the hell out of that woman. So basically, Naomi was eliminated and taken out of the match right then and there. So the PLE,
that was a gel beating, like someone didn't pay some debts. Someone forgot to pay some ramens and some cookies to someone and got their ass beat.
For sure.
That time or two.
I mean, you're hilarious. For those that don't know, Fritos was a prison guard at one point. So yes, he's
correctional officer. They don't like prison guard term.
My apologies. Most respect. He was a prison guard, correctional facility officer.
Well, thank you. Put it all together. It's fancy.
Yeah,
just
there
like
you go.
Friday night snack down, low down, throw down, hoe down, bring it around town on Friday night show. Just saying, come check it out. It's a good show, ladies and gentlemen.
It is a good show. All right, so we move from there. And then it is Liv, and the next person out is Belair. Bianca Belair comes out next, and she immediately runs over to try to see about Naomi as they are carting her and uploading her into the onto the stretcher. Hey, real quick, Fritos, did you notice one thing? What? When Jade's music hit, Naomi looked back at Bianca.
I did not notice that originally. I just noticed. I was looking mainly at Liv. I've got it going on right now.
Right.
So it's the very beginning. So it's not that moment right now.
Yeah.
But I
So
just
literally,
really noticed later on, like the pictures.
yep. So like, there's a moment where she's looking shocked. Naomi's looking shocked, and then she turns around. She looks at Bianca. I think Bianca's in on this, but nevertheless, we'll get to that.
Ooh.
That'll come down the line because we do have a match going on here. So the order is Morgan and Naomi started, then Belair came in, then Perez came in, Roxanne Perez after her, then Bailey, then Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss was my pick to win this match. I would have loved to see what her and gosh, I'm blanking on this woman's name. Rhea Ripley. I would have loved to see what they could have done together. To be honest with you,
I would too, but that was the same thing with my fiance. She was complaining about Bianca. She saw a lot of stuff on the X. People complaining about Bianca winning. I already told her they have a long-term booking going on. They already had a couple interactions, so they've been teasing this. Now, going on, because we still got Io Sky. So I'm potentially thinking, I'm potentially thinking what Triple H is going to do with this is make it a triple threat match. There's going to be some type of interference or fatal four. Ooh, who would be the four?
Jade. If she finds out Bianca was the one that took her out.
Ooh, I didn't think about that. That'd be interesting. I'd be down for it. Mm-hmm. But those three women, that'd be fantastic. But the fourth, amazing. But with Alexa Bliss going on, they're not going to switch her back to Raw. They've got too much teasing going on with the Wyatt Six. She's going to have a major role in that faction and see what they do, especially since we haven't seen them in, 4 months, 5 months?
Yeah. So Uncle Howdy's injured, I think.
Is he? Oh.
Yep. So Bianca Belair did end up winning this match, which is great. Like I said, I know people hated it. Some hated it, some loved it. Tank in the group chat was like, same old shit from WWE. Gotta have Bianca win. But Bianca and Rhea, a feud between them, if you do it right, can feed families for generations. Like I said, these are two powerhouses. These two were the face of NXT around the same time together. And then, of course, Bianca came up to WWE and just blew up. Rhea came along a little bit slower than her, but now she's finally found her stride. So putting the two biggest women in a match for that Women's World Championship, perfect.
Also, I would like to give a shout out to Liv, too.
Yep.
Taking the nastiest whip from Bianca's hair on the top of the pod. She still got a mark from it. Then taking those slams on the cage and on the door of the plexiglass or the glass or whatever it's made of. About 6 times, 7 times, 8 times, whatever? Yep. I'm going to give her flowers. She did, like I said, she's been putting in the work. She's been getting her ass beat week after week, but she is a pro, and she's killing it.
Yep.
Just work on that laugh. I can't stand the laugh. That was a terrible impersonation. You get the gist.
Is that Liv or is that Willow? The Wisp.
It was supposed to be Liv. That sounds like just a generic witch laugh right there.
That's Willow's laugh. I can't do it because I'm still getting over bronchitis.
Do you mean getting out the mouth?
Oh God, Fritos. Now you really gonna make me start choking. Stop it. You stop that right now. Anyways, but no, we move on from there. And guys, the next matchup was Trish Stratus and Tiffany Stratton versus Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. And can we all say it at 3? With that, everybody say it. 1, 2, 3. Piss break. You know what's sad? This was in Toronto, and Trish Stratus didn't even get the pop. Like I said, that I thought she should have got. It could have been her last match wrestling in Toronto, and Like they didn't even pop for her. Like it was just like a normal regular entrance.
So with this match, the match was all right. Granted, yes, out of everything on the card, piss break. I felt like the Friday night, the show before Elimination Chamber, did it not feel awkward? To me, it felt like, I don't want to say it was like forced, like the promo before stuff, but it felt weird to me to set up, Trishie Stratus time or whatever their tag team.
I like some people. A great man once said in a promo that some people are just born naughty. That was William Regal in his promo against Triple H in 2004 when Triple H was manipulating Eugene. But still, it's the truth. Tiffany Stratton is a heel, y'all. They can try to make her a babyface all they want. She's a heel. She is a goody two-shoes, preppy schoolgirl that thinks that she's better than everybody else and the world revolves around her. I cheer for her because she's a heel and because she is 20 minutes late, brother.
Look, man.
Hey.
I had to nap and take a shit, man. I'm sorry, bro.
Good God.
Hey, better late than never.
Bro, I woke up at like about 6:57, and then right when I grabbed my headphones, about to walk up in here, stomach started rumbling. I was like, "Fuck!" I was like,
"You gotta leave that chicken alone, man."
Yeah, that beer, whatever it is, man. I don't know, but I'm here.
Yeah. So, but Tiffany Stratton is a heel, bro. Point blank, period. Like I said, I mean, they could try to make her a face. I mean, they're trying to make her a face because she's going up against Charlotte Flair. But honestly, I would just rather say, just let them both see who can out heel each other. Like I said, Tiffany Stratton is an amazing heel, and I love it. So I mean, I don't see any reason or need to try to force her to be a babyface. She's not a good person. She's just not.
I agree.
But yeah, her and Trish Stratus did end up picking up the win in this match, clearly over Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. But again, this is my piss break. But we move right along to the next match: Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. This match was probably one of the most hard-hitting matches that I've ever seen, guys. Like, it just got downright nasty. At first, I thought that they were playing with kid gloves with each other, for how built up this match was going to be. But as the match went on, it just got like more vicious and more violent, more and more and more. And I'm just like, God, like this is horrible. What were your thoughts, Fritos?
Early contender for match of the year.
Okay.
I mean, from all the crazy spots we saw with the double tables of Sammy, the barbed wire chair with all the shots and spots that Kevin took, then to the hate to do this on your show, but then the great return of the Viper, the Apex Predator himself, Randy Orton. Literally everything from the start to the very end of this whole match segment, whatever, fantastic. I love it. I'm sure this is going to give Sammy some time off needed, and they're building up the feud with Kevin Owens and Randy for WrestleMania, which that's going to feed families for generations. But yeah, literally, I thought this was probably the best match on the card of the whole night, and probably the best match of the year.
Yeah, I agree. We knew going into it just how personal and how vicious this match was going to be, considering how their matches have been previously, not only on the main roster, but on NXT and in ROH. And so there's actually videos out there like showcasing like highlights from those matches. Yeah, I encourage you guys to go watch that. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I didn't think it was gonna have a finish. I thought if anything, it was just gonna be all out. Like there's probably gonna have a spot where they both get laid out and there's no winner, just no contest. But it was nice to see Kevin Owens get a win. I know last few matches he's had in rivalries he's lost. And so it's nice to see him pick up a good win. And so yeah, I enjoyed it.
Agreed. Same. Yeah, no, I enjoyed the match. I like I said, I loved every moment of it. Yeah, it was just cool, man. It was a really cool match. Like I said, and also you had the return of Randy Orton and set up him versus Kevin Owens for WrestleMania. That feud is going to be amazing. That match is going to be amazing, and I'm excited for it. You can literally open up night 2 with them two going against each other.
Also, we almost brought back another illegal move too. Randy bringing back the punt. So the fact that we've got the package pile driver where Kevin almost used it on Sammy on concrete, then Randy setting up for the punts. Triple H is cooking with these illegal moves coming back. I love it.
And you have to bring them back in a way that like means something too. That's the best part. Bring it back in a way that means something.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, y'all, we have the Elimination Chamber, men's Elimination Chamber match, where you have Jake Paul. You have Rollins and McIntyre start the match. Then you have Priest enter, then you have Paul enter, then you have Cena enter, and then last but not least, CM Punk yelling at the guys with the door saying, "They know it's me. Open the fucking door." Healing it up always, CM Punk, my man. So, also to mention, the Toronto crowd booed the American flag and booed Jake Paul and booed the national anthem. So Jake Paul, like I said, I'm sorry, I said Jake Paul. My bad, y'all. Logan Paul came out there with the American flag. Like I said, to a lot of boos from everybody. They surprised everybody with McIntyre getting pinned first and being kicked out of the match by Damian Priest. That was a really big shock. What was that moment like that for you guys?
Setting up another feud for WrestleMania.
Sure.
So, I mean, it all starts back with the Royal Rumble where Priest eliminated Drew unexpectedly. Then Drew's going to crash out. Yeah. He is going to go on a rampage. He's going to make Damian's life a living hell. Now, I think this pays off where I hopefully Drew wins. He deserves a win. He deserves something, build up everything. He had a fantastic year last year. And I think they're going to pay off with a decent big 2025, which I'm going to talk about that later. I think we talked about a segment potentially involving Cody's decision.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree as well. I think with that, actually dates further back to last year's WrestleMania. Priest cashing in on Drew to win the championship, and Drew never really got his get back for that. Even though Punk was the main reason as to why that happened, but yeah, finally Drew gets a shot. Gets a chance to get back at Priest, and so long-term storytelling. Now we get a full match between these two guys at this year's WrestleMania, albeit not for a championship title. But I enjoy this. The promos between these guys have been good, and so the weeks leading up to WrestleMania will be pretty interesting to see in regards to this feud.
Yep, absolutely. And again, I just think that it's one of those things that, like I said, it's one of those feuds where it'll just be a good match. It can literally start night 1 or night 2 of Mania. And I'm glad every match won't be for a title, and every title won't be defended at WrestleMania, because it doesn't need to be that way. But yeah, the match itself came down to CM Punk and John Cena. They, like I said, they hugged. They respected each other. Then CM Punk tried to grab Cena, go for a GTS. Cena countered, went ahead, hit Punk or tried to hit Punk with the attitude adjustment. They went back and forth for a little bit, and then finally the match ended with Punk passing out to Cena with the FUTS, with the FUST. No, what is it?
SCF.
FUSTF.
Yeah, SCF. Yep.
But it's the FUSTF. There we go.
No, it
That's
used to
what
be called before they went PG. It used to be called the SCFU, and then they dropped the U.
SCFU is.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, clearly we're not PG anymore, so it's the STFU.
Hey, go back to the FU instead of the attitude adjustment.
I'm with you. Back to the FU.
Hey, let's go. We heal now, so hey.
Let's got a point. Netflix era, baby. We can say it.
Hey, well, let's do it.
So yeah, he passed them out with the STFU, and then of course Punk and Rollins still going back and forth at it, just cannot get over each other. And then, like I said, there's still the third man in that party, Roman Reigns, that was just announced for some shows overseas. And he says that, he got some receipts he got to pay. So, like I said, some guys got some stuff coming their way. We'll have to see about that, too. What do you guys think of this match in the whole?
I love the whole Elimination Chamber in a whole. Like I said, we already got the setup for Damian and Drew. Now this is setting up for Seth and Punk, which I kind of hope it's in a Hell in a Cell, because that would feed families. Just they're going to go at it. Seth ruin Punk's WrestleMania chance to main event WrestleMania. So I just say let them go at it. Either at it in the Hell in a Cell, keep them in a cage, or do a street brawl or nose fall count or something insane with that match, with a stipulation where they're going to just be bloody and broken and beaten down by the end of it.
Yeah, same here. I loved it, man. Like this entire pay-per-view in itself was like one of the best within like the last, few months or so. That the high drama throughout from start to finish. It was just amazing. The Drew pin did catch me off guard. I thought he would have been one of the last three left. And then just the ending of it with Seth, costing CM Punk the shot, and then Cena essentially was telling him, I don't know if you guys caught it, but he told him like, I'm sorry, before pulling him in the ring to make him submit to the SCF. That was interesting moment as well. Right? Yeah. Well, yeah, as we know now. But, and CM Punk was talking shit on SmackDown, so like, he has some receipts to collect as well. But yeah, it was an awesome match, man. Just seeing like Cena had to get a big win. It's been a long time, and so he needed a win like that. And for going into his last run, this year before he hangs him up. But yeah, I enjoyed it.
Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it, because Cena going to have a lot of big wins coming this way, including holding this for the 17th time. It's coming. And when it does, these side plates are getting changed. So whatever Cena's new side plates are.
Should it be what in terms of that championship design, not that one particularly, but like just the overall, like the general design of it with the big W, like this would be what his like 4th or 5th time having it since The Rock introduced the original design of it. Yeah. Of that championship. Yeah.
Yeah. Because he was the next one to hold it when it was the WWE championship. He held it again when he won it at Money in the Bank. And then what else? And then he beat AJ Styles for the black version of this.
Screw it. No, he needs to do just to mess with everyone and just to make some extra money. Bring back a spinner belt. Just to mess with everyone.
Bro, if he bring back,
you only want that.
Well, he can't do it now. He can't do it now, though. Like
I know.
He only
no.
See, Do not fall into Frito's trap. He doesn't want a spinner belt back. He hates the fact that I got the WWE Undisputed Championship, and he's hoping. He is so vindictive.
I am.
It's okay, Fritos. You ain't gotta hate, brother. It's okay. All right. You don't worry about champion, and I love your belt.
I love yours. You want to hold mine? I'll hold yours.
I'll let you hold mine if you let me hold yours.
Hey yo,
You see what happens, ladies and gentlemen? The freaky one's gone for a bit. It doesn't get weird on the show. I come back, it's amped up. 100%, baby. Let's go. I'm setting the tone perfectly.
Hey, when I get this annual bonus check from my job, hey, y'all might see me with a new title belt.
The women's title or the U.S.?
No, I think I might go get a throwback. Probably get that. Not the winged eagle, but the corporation one, the corporation version.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh man, see that title belt is beautiful. You should absolutely do it.
The round when The Rock won it, and when he's with the corporation, that's the one I really want.
Yep. Agreed. All right, folks. So, see, do you have a sugar baby of the week, or do you want to forego this week?
No, I got one.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, in that case, y'all, you know what time it is.
Full screaming, please. Hit my music. All right. So my sugar baby of the week, man. After yesterday, there we go. After yesterday, seeing my girl Jay come back, man, looking all luscious with her little attire on, man. Hair is looking magnificent. Comes out and just fierce and just beat the hell out of Naomi. It was an amazing sight to see. I love it. She can kick my ass anytime, any day of the week, 24/7, twice on Sundays. It don't matter. Jade Cargill, you are amazing. And that's fam. You know, she's part of the sister sorority of my fraternity, Alpha Kappa Alpha, and sorority. Let me start it over. Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. And so she's amazing. All props to her. I love seeing her in the ring. So yeah, that's my sugar baby of the week, Jade Cargill.
All right, Fritos, give it a rest.
Sorry, it's such a good song.
Okay, so our last segment of the night, guys. John Cena is in the ring. They go to playback and they show you all the things that happened in the match. And then when you come back, John Cena is in the ring. The chamber has been lifted up, and next we hear Cody Rhodes' music hit. And right at this moment, I got the phone. I think we're seeing them because I'm like, you're ahead of me, so have to watch it. So, obviously, Cody comes out. He does his stuff. He's in the ring. Him and Cena are talking. And then next thing you know, if you smell, and then of course, Fiend. And out comes Travis Scott. And then The Rock's music hits. He comes out with Travis Scott. They come to the ring dressed in all black together. It's really weird that they put Travis Scott in this spot. But, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. You know, The Rock wanted him there. He's the final boss. He's the board member. He wanted somebody to help him look cool. So I mean, Travis Scott looks cool. I ain't gonna lie to you. So they both come out. The Rock says to Cody, he asked him to embrace him and accept his offer, while Scott began smoking in the corner next to Cena. The American Nightmare said he had already given his soul to the ring and to the fans, and then he told The Rock, "Hey Rocky, go fuck yourself," which got a massive pop from the crowd. Cena immediately popped in the background, was super happy, excited, gave him the old Cena, yeah, like that he does. He even has a t-shirt with that on there. But The Rock stared at him motionless for a long time. Next thing you know, Cody turns to Cena and they're talking back and forth. And then Cena hugs the American Nightmare. And as he hugs him, you see John Cena's face turn as dark as it's ever been in the history of WWE. And he just got this look that came over him. He shook his head. He let Cody go with a smile and proceeded to kick him straight in the dick. And from there, the beatdown began. And they beat the crap out of Cody Rhodes. John Cena punched Cody Rhodes in the head with the Rolex that was gifted to him at last year's Mania. And Travis Scott picked him up, smacked him around. The Rock said he smacked the shit out of him. He was like, and then of course, The Rock then turned around and whipped Cody Rhodes with the belt that not only said Cody Soul on it, but also had the date that the American Dream passed away. So they left Cody a bloody, beaten mess to Michael Cole and Stu Bennett coming in the ring and trying to help him up. What did you guys think of this moment? We'll start with you, Fritos.
It is a breaking point in wrestling history. Like I said at the beginning of the show, I think this beats Hogan turning heel and joining NWO. Because I think no one ever saw this at all. This is the first time he's turned heel or been a heel, since 2003 with Dr. Thugonomic's character?
Yeah.
So this is earth-shattering in the wrestling industry. I'm just curious of what the story is going to be now going on. Like I said, is Cena going to talk? Since we saw at the very end with the press conference, he just dropped the mic and didn't say a single thing. So I'm kind of curious if he's going to have a manager, if The Rock's going to kind of play into a managerial-ish role, kind of, which I think would be kind of cool seeing them like that. I was ecstatic when Cody said, "Fuck you, Rock." I didn't expect that at all. So we've all complained about WrestleMania season. How I mention it, I will take full credit for it, saying it did not feel like we're going into WrestleMania season. Triple H heard me. He listened to the Booker of the Year and fixed that. I'm proud of you, Triple H. Give me a call. I've got some more ideas for you, buddy. We can work together. But yeah, we are in it now. We're in the thicket of WrestleMania season. I'm loving the storyline. I've heard either in our group chat or reports, maybe doing a tag team match with Cena and Rock and Cody and Roman or whoever his partner is. I'm not a big fan of that idea. We already had that last year. There's no point of replaying that same book. I just say make it night 2 for the main event. Have Cena and Cody go at it. Now you can take a little bit playback from the Bloodline Rules match. There's one person that we all wish that did show up. He's not that too far from Las Vegas. I say you need the ultimate babyface of WWE to help this man out with the corporation now. That is one Stone Cold Steve Austin. He helps Cody to retain the title. You know that's going to be insane. That pop's going to be crazy, and it would make sense storyline too, especially with his history of The Rock and with the corporation in general.
Yeah, I do want to see The Rock sell that Stone Cold Stunner one more time. Like the real way, the way we all know he can sell the Stone Cold Stunner. But no, I enjoyed that moment. I do think, if anything, that it's our I feel like this is our generation's version of the Hogan heel turn. Because what year did they happen again? Was it
1996 or 7?
okay? Yeah, so most of us weren't. Well, if we were born, which we were, we
Shit, my
weren't old
brain's
enough.
still.
We weren't we weren't old enough to really understand, what was going on with wrestling around that time. But in terms now that we're adults, I feel like this is our version of that. I know we had Austin, turning on The Rock to join Vince McMahon after feuding with him for so many years up until that point. But I think this moment here, considering the fact that it's John Cena, he's been heel he's been face for 22 years. And they're it didn't seem like they were ever going to have him turn heel at this moment in time, especially now he's going to retire. It definitely sent shockwaves throughout the sports entertainment industry. I feel like this one's going to be remembered for quite some time. And especially if you know the history between The Rock and John Cena, they haven't always liked each other. So that adds another layer to the situation here. So, to see them two, together, in an alliance, it's crazy to see. And they main evented WrestleMania against each other twice. So it had some other WrestleMania moments to follow that. So I enjoyed it. Definitely Triple H did his thing with this one. Definitely kicked the I would say I feel like he revitalized the road to WrestleMania in this pay-per-view as a whole, not just this one moment. All props to everybody involved with this segment and who all was involved with producing it along with Triple H and The Rock. So
Absolutely, y'all. I mean, complete cinema. Couple things to note: John Cena's not scheduled for another WWE appearance until March 17th. So, like I said, that'll be the next time that we see Cena in WWE. Now, if I am John Cena and I'm going full heel, I'm gonna do it just like The Rock would. I would do some what is satellite in type stuff or whatnot. How The Rock did when he first turned into Hollywood Rock, when he was satellite in from his trailer and stuff like that, just to piss people off even more.
Hell yeah.
And really heal this thing up, because
see,
again, go ahead.
I was like, just see a video of John Cena sitting in a hotel with his suit on, got the hair slicked back, having to be drinking a glass of whiskey, and then smiling and just giving his little promo on Cody. That I feel like that'll be a perfect way to go about it. Have corporate Cena / Hollywood Cena be this whole new persona, and really embracing that full heel character.
Absolutely, and it's well deserved too. Well deserved, man. Like I said, I think we're about to see the very best of John Cena come this next 2 to 3 months, probably 4 to 5. And I do think he wins the WWE Championship at WrestleMania, which is why I don't think you'll see Stone Cold at WrestleMania. But you may see Austin whenever Cena loses the title to CM Punk. That's right. Book it now. CM Punk will be the next WWE champion after John Cena wins this title. So I do expect him to give the belt to Punk.
Do you think that will be the as we get closer to the end of the year? Do you think that would be having those two go at it? Would that be the last match between? You think Cena holds the championship long enough before they actually link up at SummerSlam or so? Or
who knows? I'm not booking that far. I'm just telling you, I think CM Punk will hold the WWE Championship, and then Drew will be the one to take it from him and finally get the WWE Championship.
I dig it. Also, there's one question I always wanted to ask you guys. Since I noticed the Dragon Ball Z poster behind you, see,
Mhm.
I'm a big Dragon Ball Z abridged fan. And Vegeta's my favorite character. There's always a joke in there.
Yes.
Vegeta going, "Why did they kick me in the dick? They always kick me in the dick." Why is it always the same thing when someone turns heel?
Oh man,
Always kicking them in the dick.
yes. Oh man, I love Dragon. I'm so far behind. I don't even know if they how far up they've been caught because I forgot where I left off on that series. But yeah, Dragon Ball Z Bridge is amazing.
If you haven't watched it, ladies and gentlemen, take some time. It's great. It's a great way to get into Dragon Ball before you do it. It's just lighthearted. It's fun.
Yeah, it's
not
parody.
affiliated, so don't jump
Yeah.
me. But it's a great series to watch when you're bored and got nothing to do.
But yeah, I did notice that though. Like they all like whenever somebody turns heel, more often than not, it's always courtesy of the low blow. Like it's like whether it's a kick or the low blow from behind, it's just like, oh, that's like the ultimate, stabbing in the back. I guess it's more of an impact, not just physically, but from a dramatic standpoint. For someone to use the low blow because it's just like, hey, we gonna make you feel pain, but also let you think about it. Like, damn, he did this out of nowhere to me. Like, just caught me off guard. So I get it.
Always kicking me in the dick.
Yeah.
Good times.
So, well, speaking of kicking in the dick, you're about to get a real kick in the dick because, guys, it's time for Fritos. Oh, God. I got to get better one of these days. Fritos Fave 5, guys.
Fritos
Fave 5. Sponsored by nobody.
Virgil, when you have a chance when you're not being sick, can you please kindly hit my music song? Thank you. I miss that music. So good. But speaking of kicking the dick.
Wait, hold on. Pause. 2 seconds. Can I just say, I missed you because I did the worst Fritos Fave 5 and Fritos Fave 5 history last week. And Big Daddy C shit on it so bad. It was horrible. They both gave me Fs. This is not easy. I will never again take for granted the fact that you do this Fritos Fave 5.
See? It's not that easy, huh, guys? So remember that when you grade me. But speaking about getting kicked in the dicks, ladies and gentlemen, the original Fritos Fave 5 list. I'm out of pages. A history of the show is gone, but don't worry. When a chapter ends, there's always a new one. We got the brand new Fritos Fave 5 list right here. Don't worry, I'm going to get it all pretty. There's going to be some stickers on here. It's going to look nice and pretty for y'all. But don't worry, here's the list. At number 5, I've got Bianca, winning your women's elimination chamber, hitting a lid with the nastiest whip I've heard. It sounded like a goddamn shotgun going off. Woo, Lord Almighty. But she is going to face either Rhea Ripley or Io Sky at WrestleMania, or like I said, potentially a triple threat match. At number 4, I've got Jade Cargill making her return and attacking Naomi. Like I said, I called it. I knew it. And I'm looking forward to see what the story is going to be with Jade and Naomi going on. At number 3, I've got the return of Randy Orton. He's been gone from that package pile driver from Kevin Owens, and he helped Sammy make sure he didn't suffer the same fate. He almost hit him, Kevin Owens with a punt, and guess what? This is set him for a great feud going into WrestleMania season. Then number 2, I got Kevin Owens taking some nasty spots during his match with Sami Zayn with that barbed wire chair. I'm giving him nothing but credit. That man's been getting beat the living shit out of him with Cody with his ladder match and this match. He deserves the number 2 spot. But number 1, this one's for you, Virgil. I've got John Cena winning the Elimination Chamber and turning heel. An earth-shattering moment in wrestling history. I have seen people talk about him turning heel on different forums. ESPN, Barstool, everywhere talking about this. Heck, I even made a TikTok about it, which is blowing up and going viral. So check it out, Frito76 on TikTok. That's a good TikTok I made there, ladies and gentlemen. It's going viral. But anyways, that has been your Fritos Fave 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, C, what would you give it?
I'll give it an A.
Yes, I also too would give it an A.
You see that?
What's
Person's
that?
back from taking my hiatus. Goosebumps, ladies and gentlemen.
I was like, you gotta do the slap like the Rock dude.
Fucking hurt. God.
And he really do be having like goosebumps, like big, huge goosebumps. It's really weird.
Yeah.
He's an actor.
Yeah.
He knows how to do it. He knows how to trick the body into that.
Mm-hmm. The Fast and Furious link up.
That's hilarious. All right, good people. That's our show for tonight. That's our show for this week. Please tune in tomorrow as Coach and C will take you through everything that happened in Monday Night Raw, the ebb and flows of Monday Night Raw. Yeah, we appreciate you guys so much. Until next time, peace.